And here we go once again with Tal Profs, which is Rex, one of the most important actors of the moment as well, all the way from the UK in Spain, as well with another exotic background, but that I'm not going to disclose right now. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Joe.
How have you been?
I've been very well. I'm feeling nice and relaxed and very comfortable.
I can feel that, honestly. There is such a very nice vibe after Garbage Rex. So, Tal, please, I want to know what was the most difficult moment that you faced during your acting role in Garbage Rex?
Well, there's just so many. But no, seriously. I think for me, actually, I think the most intense scene for me is there is a scene which features Alina Rajomenko as Junkie and also Diego Shalish, who plays the role of Blondie, where there is a three-way confrontation. There's a confrontation, a conversation between the character of Blonde and also Rex. And the dynamic changes from one of hostility, where Rex is then reduced to a state of fear. And it happens in a very, very short space of time. It's something that with Diogo sort of happened organically, that Steve Hunyi as director was able to see, and that Abel Balaguer as the director of photography was able to capture. And that was challenging because as an actor to maintain one emotion in a scene, fair enough. But to be able to change, almost like the weather changing, that can be challenging. I think that was probably the hardest thing.
I believe that, and I think that to be able to do that, you need to be a very good and talented professional in terms of changing from one mood to the other and
That's
the acting.
kind of you, Joel, but actually it also depends on what your other cast members are bringing to you. And Steve has assembled, in my humble opinion, an incredible cast. To enjoy and a pleasure and very easy to work with my fellow actors because every take, every scene, every day, they've been able to give me something to work with. And I don't have to ask for it, it's just there. So it's very easy to bounce. That's always a pleasure.
It's a pleasure also to hear you saying that. Now, Tal, please, I would like to ask you a personal question, if you don't mind. Have you ever been in the situation that you've been pushed by life to help someone with some food, clothes, or any cash or anything?
Yes, I have. And as you already mentioned, I live in London. Homelessness is a universal problem in every major city throughout Europe and in the UK. And London in particular has a lot of homeless people who are ex-military, and a lot of them are Scottish. And I have a very soft spot for the Scots, having lived there for almost 9 years and having known a lot of people who've served in the military. But curiously, on my last day of filming, I was standing waiting to do my particular scene, and a guy came up to me with a box with cake, and he said, "Hey man, I can see you're having a tough time." Now, I could have just said, no, don't worry, I'm an actor. But I just said, "Thank you very much, I really appreciate it." And I took the box of cake, and in that scene, we had a homeless man who was basically working as an extra. And at the end, I just said, "This is for you." So it was serendipity. It was a beautiful thing to be able to do, to actually give someone some food in the context of playing the role of Rex, and to give food to somebody who really needed it.
I really love your answer, and I think that there is a lot of people outside there who are having most probably the same chance like you to help others, but they are so blind that they don't see it, and you could see it and take action immediately.
Well, that's true, but I also believe that we're only, as they say in English, two sandwiches away from disaster, right? Um, but for the grace of God, there we go. It's very easy. Things can happen in your life, personal circumstances. You can lose your job. Most people that I know of, despite having very well-paid jobs, if they don't work for 3 months, they're in trouble. They can't pay their rent. It could be any one of us.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you very much, Tal. I really wish to see you again in another interview. It was amazing to meet you, and I really admire the great job that you
Thank you
have
very
done.
much.
Thank you very much.